Hello everybody, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Thank you so much for coming to my video today. We're going to have a look at some more old jewelry. I've been collecting jewelry for an awfully long time. Please don't forget to let me know what your favorites are, and we will get going right now. Why don't we start out today by having a look at some vintage rings? I love everything about this. I love the gigantic faux diamond. I love the design here. I love the shoulders. I think this has some nice age on it as well. Even though it is an Uncas, Uncas really became very, very popular in the 1950s, but this is definitely before then. Let's see if we can get that mark for you. Let me move my finger. See the U with the arrow? It's a little bit blurry, sorry, but that is the sign for Uncas. I did notice there are a couple of flaws with this one. You see some of the claws on top have fallen off. I mean, not all the way, so I think the stone is in nice shape. It's not going to fall out. But I love that. I love how high this setting is. How dainty this is. And can you see right there? There's the U with the arrow, and then it says sterling. That is just as sweet as can be. I love this shade of green. This one could be cleaned up a little bit. I don't think it's all scratched or anything. Isn't that pretty? I think the detailing's very pretty on this one. And it looks like it's kind of adjustable, but I guess not. Here's a very fun faux pearl ring. I love this band also. This is nice and big, as you can see. That is very large. I'll just show it to you so we can compare to the green one. It's just very a statement ring, you know. That one's a blast. And this one might be another Uncas. Let's have a look. I don't see a mark. Okay. Not marked, but I think it's really pretty. Pretty detailing, lovely, bright blue stone. Closed back, which is interesting. I've always loved this one. I can't remember where I got it. This is something that's very pretty right here to me. The way that this stone is being held in. Isn't that unusual? Look at those prongs. Very ornate. This one's in good shape. I can't remember if this one is signed. It doesn't look it, right? Let me just see again real fast. No, I think this next one is, though. Isn't that pretty? I don't remember where I got this one either, but this is marked made in Germany. I love the elliptical shape of this. And it's upside down, but it is right there. Made in Germany. Isn't that pretty? I feel like this type of shape is very flattering to the finger. I like that one. I love this one. This is so pretty. Like, note how the glass is milky, I guess you would call that. Oops. And that looks like that was all hand wired on. Look at the band. Adjustable. I keep thinking that's signed, but I guess that's just the design. Isn't that pretty? I like the height on this one too. Love the color, of course. I love this little ring too. I love this emerald cut stone. I also really love this pale yellow. This is real silver. How unusual. I think it's very unusual. It's very mod. It's a good one. This ring is by far the oldest ring of all the ones I just showed you. It's got a little fuzzy right here. Isn't that pretty? This one is all hand done. Now, from time to time, I do silver and gold testing on my channel. I put jewelry that I'm questioning in this red baggie just so I'll be able to find it easily. And then I pull that baggie out and we have a look. I believe that this one tested at 10 karat gold or maybe even 14 karat gold on a previous testing video. But somebody wrote in the comments that this is likely just gold filled. But it didn't test that way. And you know what? I don't feel comfortable with something that is this old and this fragile to, scratch it and just scratch the heck out of it. I don't want to. But it looks like the technique here is just these gold sheets that were applied. It's kind of a fascinating item, actually. And you see there is a mark there, but it can no longer be read through the years. It looks like maybe you can, but believe me, you can't. I have tried. You look at a loop, it just looks like a bunch of, letters that have just worn away. So pretty. I figured we could do a couple of stick pins, but I am going to be doing a My Jewelry Box show on my stick pin collection because I have gotten a lot of other ones since the last time I did that. I believe this is real gold. I have a rule with my jewelry collection that I don't put costume with real, except when it comes to stick pins. And I believe this is 14 karat gold and turquoise, which I love. I love that combination. Here's my incredibly cool Donald Duck stick pin. His legs move. He's articulated. His arms move. And of course, this is sterling. Did I already say that? Now, I don't know if this was like a licensed, Walt Disney product or not. I didn't see that it said Disney on it. But isn't he fine? He is just such a fun piece of jewelry. I love him. I really do. I love all this movement. He is adorable. Let's see if we can find the mark. Let me look with my loop. I don't see a mark now. I did think it was marked, but it certainly is undeniably silver. That much is for sure. Love his marcasites. I don't see any missing ones. He's really friendly and silly and fun. Look at this lovely Art Nouveau buckle. How pretty are you? That's a very pretty purple glass stone. And here's how it comes apart. This is either a repro or it's an amazing condition. I don't think it's a repro. It sure is beautiful. I love that. This old necklace was a thrift store find. I always say, sometimes if pieces aren't signed, it helps you, because if this was signed, the people in the back would have looked it up and then, they would have known that there was something special about it, but they didn't know that there was anything special about this. And I bought this for, I think, $3, maybe $5, but something right in there. Let's put this one on our neck so you can get the feel for it. This necklace is amazing. Those are definitely hand-done glass beads. They're very irregular, kind of lumpy, I love the gold tone work on this too. It's not delicate, it definitely is kind of a louder necklace, if that makes sense. And of course, look at that clasp. What a nice touch to give that much attention to the clasp and make that beautiful as well. You could actually wear that in the front as far as I'm concerned. That's a really good one. These earrings are some of my favorites. You may remember these from a haul. So I was at a garage sale and there was a woman and a man there. They were talking about how they were going to be moving down south, and she had some kind of cool old jewelry. And I say, like I do you have any more old jewelry? And she took me upstairs into her bedroom and she had a large box of jewelry and she sold me all of it. And these earrings were in that box. And I didn't have time to go through all of the jewelry. I just really wanted to buy it and kind of get out of there. It was like a 100-degree day. And anyway, she told me when I opened this box in front of her, she told me that she paid a lot of money for these and that she had gotten them from an antique store. And those are rock crystal. I believe we tested those on one of our videos. And are those sterling? I think they're sterling also. Or silver. Some grade of silver. Aren't those so pretty? Wow. They're a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty. I need to clean them. But look at the bottoms of them too. Yeah, I bet she paid a lot for those. They're beautiful. And because of those screwbacks, they are not older than the 1930s, but they are killer as far as I'm concerned. Those are definitely some of my favorites. What do you think? They're really special. For some reason, this little pin reminds me of candy. First of all, I love the pastel colors. And I believe that might be called satin glass. I am not exactly sure. But it's very dainty. I love those colors. I've never seen anything like it. Closed backs. It's pretty, right? Let's bring it more into the light. Love it. I actually really love the shapes of those stones too. I've never seen stones like that. You may have. I never have. I don't know why, but maybe it's a common thing. But that's a first for me. I hope it's not the last though. I love it. Here is a crystal necklace. I have a massive crystal necklace collection. And when I get them in pink, I do usually sell them, because I have pretty good value, but I kept these for myself. What a soft pink. These are probably from the 50s. Wow, look at that. Those beads are very large. I love the spacer beads too, the white spacers. I think you kind of need that to break it up. Not marked. Look at that. It's almost like artwork or something. It's beautiful. Here's another necklace that I love a lot. I really enjoy the white and gold combination on this one. Now that glass, I believe that's called crackled glass. I've also heard that referred to as blasted glass. And I think how that's made is, I think the glass maker puts hot glass into cold water or something like that. And that like doesn't make it explode, but it like makes it cracked like that. That's what I think it is. Isn't that pretty? I really like the gold tone in this one. It almost looks like Egyptian or something, like a Cleopatra vibe. How about this color combination? I love blue and green together. This is very bold. This is not like a little pastel piece. Nice, vivid colors, emerald green, sapphire blue. I think those findings are sterling. I can't remember now. That one's so pretty. I think it never goes out of style, too. What could go out of style about that? Look at it in the lights. Wouldn't that look great at dinner or by a fire? Here's an antique coral hand. How pretty. Look at the detailing on it. Look at the fingernails and even the kind of wrinkles in the hand. Likely something was supposed to be in there, right? Of course. I don't know what. That has been gone through the decades. No idea. And this is rolled gold plate, I guess, RGP, 10 karat, yeah. And there's probably the maker on that side. Yeah, what is that? WF, I guess. That probably didn't originally come together. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I think this was a yard sale find. And I do really enjoy the link on that chain, but that's not, the special part of it. The special part is that coral hand. I wish I knew what went in there, Look at this beautiful, rich, dark red brooch. How pretty is that? And I love the bottom part, like the swirly kind of ribbon-like part. I think it would be boring if it didn't have that. I think that kind of makes the whole thing. That is gold filled. It is marked, but it's a little bit easier to see on the earrings. So we're going to have a look at those in a second. Oh, I love it. I love everything about this. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to bring this one up into the light too, so you can see it more like I see it. See how the red is just, it's dark, but it's not as dark as when I'm holding it down here. And here's the matching earrings too. That's such a pretty little demi, isn't it? And there's the mark, 1/20 12 karat gold filled, very clear, in great shape too. I love when I find old jewelry and the condition is outstanding like this. Pretty. I love these old glass earrings. They're very heavy. I've never seen anything quite like these before. Isn't that nice? And interestingly, they do look like they're uranium glass, but I don't think they are. We'll put our black light on them and see, but I think I checked them before and they weren't. Sorry, I'm like klutzy and my hands are getting in the way. Can you see how pretty those are? They're very large also. These are really nice. Let's shut the lights off and take a look with our black light, but I don't think so. Interesting, because it seems like they might be, but see, nothing's happening. Kind of interesting. Anyway. I love them anyhow. I love jewelry that features baskets or bouquets of flowers. And this one is cool. It's just cool. First of all, it's massive. Look how big it is. Isn't that pretty? How creative with all of this stuff. It almost looks like a spider's web, sort of. Take a look at the back. I believe this might be silver plate. That's what it looks like and feels like to me. You can certainly see that it's rubbing off right around the bottom here. Glued-in stones, not prong set this time. That one's unusual. I was thinking this one is possibly horsehair. Who knows? Does anybody know? But the thing with it, it's very, like, I don't know how to describe. It's like plastic feeling, kind of. I don't think it is plastic. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't seem like hair, but I don't know why I was thinking it was. Well, if anybody knows, let me know. It's like, I know what I was going to say. It's not plasticky. It feels like waxy, sort of. So it's possible then maybe it is horsehair and maybe somebody like, am I too close? Maybe somebody like put wax on it. I don't know. Anyway, I should have figured this out by now, but I haven't. It's very light, very old, and very interesting. Here's a pretty brooch from the 30s or 40s. I love this. And that is copper or maybe just copper plated. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. I think it has such a kind of a deco mod look to it. I love the yellow. Really pretty design, I think. Here's a lovely old bracelet. Isn't that pretty? I really like this. Mother of pearl. I like the height on this one. I also like kind of how bold it is. You know, it's nice and big and chunky. I don't remember where I got this one. I think I may have gotten this one at an auction, like along with a bunch of other stuff. I don't think it's signed, but let's just make sure. No signature. This one's very pretty. I love that. This necklace is one of my favorites. Now, I did pay up for this. I got this in like an antiques mall kind of place, and she did give me a good price because I was buying so much, you know, and then we negotiated something, so I paid a flat fee. And on that purchase, I did make all my money back and a profit. So I got to keep this one for free, which is always the goal. It does usually work out that way too, but not always. How pretty. I love this movement right here. I love the colors. I love the cut. I love the teardrops. See if I can get it to look a little bit better in the light. There you go. Whoa, look at it come to life. So delicate and so feminine. Here's two that are similar. This one's great. A little bit of rust back there. Some moisture got at it somewhere along the line. Really interesting shape on that one. And this one too. This one is very heavy. Oh, that's right. It's a dress clip. I forgot about that. That's what a dress clip looks like, in case you never saw one. Look at those rhinestones. Those are in great shape. Nice height. I love them both. I don't remember where I got this old thing, but it's kind of incredible, don't you think? Oh, I love this. I think this one might be sterling. We're going to have a look in a minute. I love these briolettes. I love everything about this. It's very delicate. And I'm pretty sure this says so. Well, we'll take it off of here and we'll have a closer look at it and see if it's marked and stuff. Let me do that. I don't see a mark on this, so I don't know if it's silver or not. It certainly looks, it looks so to me, and it feels like it. We can check with our magnet, but how pretty. I've never seen one like this before. Let's check just to see if it's silver. I mean, it certainly doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. It probably wouldn't even affect the value that much. Just a beautiful piece, you know, to wear. Not magnetic. Of course, this end part is, so don't be fooled by that. There is a spring inside here, hence the name spring ring for this type of catch. That is magnetic, but this part is not. So maybe we will give this a little test also. So I'll put this one to the side. How about this bulldog? I love this. It is so cheap. It's like for a kid or something. I call this my bubblegum machine ring, but I love it. I just love this little mechanism in the back. So when you move it, he sticks his tongue out, or not move it. I think once you put it on, his tongue comes out because it will press on that little thing. How cute and fun is this? I don't think it fits me though. Let me try. It doesn't. It's very small, but it's very cute. I love that little guy. I love the color of this little pin. How pretty is that? And there's also some stones on the ends. And I believe that is Peking glass. Has some nice height to it. I just love the design of it. I really do. Let's have a look at the back. No marks. That one is very pretty. This is an interesting piece because it looks like a lover's knot, but I don't think a lover's knot would have two, separate ends like this. Lover's knots are usually connected. That's kind of the point. So I guess this one isn't a lover's knot. Maybe it's just a plain old knot, or maybe it's not. See what I did there? I like it anyhow. Either way. I got this one as part of an auction lot. How beautiful. Of course, it comes apart. I love it. Look at the details and the color too. This is in very nice condition. I don't see really a thing wrong with it. Oops. This would make a pretty brooch. Oops, I just did it backwards. Hold on, let me fix it. What on earth? There you go. This would make a very pretty brooch too. Or a necklace too. Wow, that'd be crazy. I love it as is though. I love this antique cowrie shell necklace. These are very popular in Victorian times for jewelry. And I think this one is sterling. It's different, right? This isn't something you see every day, for sure. These are really pretty. They have nice size, too. I'm pretty sure this one says sterling. Oh, no, maybe it doesn't. Okay. I can't remember. I guess not. Doesn't matter. But I think it's interesting. Even if they kind of flip over like this, I think they're interesting from each side, from either side. What do you think about that one? I like it. They almost look like little oysters. I'll show you 3 old pieces I recently got from an auction haul. I love abalone shell. This is so pretty. What I like about this one is it's small. It's small, but it's very iridescent in the light. So I got that one. And I got this little heart. And I wonder if this all came from the same, well, I mean, I bought them all in the same box lot, but I wonder if this came from the same, you know, estate or whatever, or if the same person owned all of these. And then this one too. They seem like they're the same, like, company or whatever. I wonder if they were sold in a set or something. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. I really do enjoy the colors on these. Nice condition too. Here is a pretty piece of good luck jewelry. That's definitely real. How charming. It's hanging from this bow. And that's not glass, that is lucite. I always call clear plastic lucite like many people do, but just to try to be exact, it may not technically be lucite. Lucite is a very specific thing that was made by the DuPont company. Even the back is pretty. Look at that. I love this. I love the hide on this. I bet you that has a story to tell. I wonder where somebody wore it and why somebody got it. Well, I hope it brought them luck, whoever it was. This item looks very 1930s to me. This has some nice height, some nice layers. I like these curls right here going around the whole thing. I actually like the color of these faux pearls too. They made them quite off-white. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I like the cutout work. I think I got this at I don't remember. Didn't pay a lot for it. Don't remember where I got it though. Here's a pretty old bar pin. I don't know if this one is aluminum or something because it's just very light. It's just lighter than it seems like it should be. And that's the only mark I see, just that lone R. Isn't it pretty? I'll bring this one more into the light, but these stones are like a gray color. It's pretty. It's very long too. It's a nice big piece. Here's a beautiful little pin. I have always loved this one so much. It is sterling, and this is by Charles Horner. So Charles Horner began his business in the mid-1800s. He became quite known for his Art Nouveau jewelry, but believe it or not, in the beginning he was known for making thimbles. They were called Dorcas thimbles, and he patented a technique where they weren't just pure silver, you know, which could be soft. He made his with steel and sterling silver both. that pretty? His company was based in England. I love the flow of this. It is small. It's just so beautiful though. I love this yellow Briolette necklace. This is gold filled. Let's see where we find it. There it is. See it? 1/20 12 karat gold filled. And look at that. Look at the facets. I think I read once that Briolettes are not that easy to make. They're expensive to make. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But what I was going to say is what I really like about this is that there's nothing else kind of going on. It's plain, but not in a bad way. I think in kind of a stunning way. I think the simplicity of it is what makes it so beautiful. See what I mean? It's simple, but it is very elegant. That's a real beauty. I love this necklace because of the flower detailing. At first glance, it might just look like regular old filigree. Not that there's anything wrong with regular old filigree, but I think it's very beautiful that they included, well, just the whole design. Look at it. It's very pretty. Unmarked. Nice height on it also. This one is likely check. This antique necklace was a yard sale find. I found this about 15 years ago. And what I love about it is that the chain has the yellow stones too, the topaz. Now this one, I believe, is broken. I have a feeling that is supposed to continue on, maybe throughout the whole back, or maybe more of it, because you see like there's that piece there, but then it's missing over there. It's still beautiful. I mean, who cares? Who cares? I love it. It's very bold, you know, big old stone, spring ring clasp, no signature. Yeah, no signature. Wait, no, okay. Not signed. I think that one is very special, for sure. Let's take a look at it off of the neck too. Pretty, right? Look at the way they framed it. Absolutely beautiful. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. Don't forget to let me know what your favorites are, and I will definitely catch you on the next one. Okay, have an awesome day, everybody. Bye-bye.